He's an aviation subject matter analyst, and he joins me live on the line from Muscat. Welcome to you. 25%, I can't think of anyone I know who's ever had a 25% increase. I mean, that's quite big, isn't it? Why would they turn that down?
Well, the numbers are humongous considering what is happening on the global scale in Boeing's deals, may it be commercial as well as military side. So the number they're looking for is 40%. That is what the common understanding is. That is where they want to be. They want to make sure that they make the decent amount of takeaway from this, as well as pensions. That were taken away in the last union discussion meeting that took place between Boeing and the union. So there are a few perks and privileges, but right now Boeing is in a catch-22 situation where they are stuck between a rock and a hard place. If they don't listen to these guys, their production capability, supply chain capability, as well as their competency of meeting timelines will be tarnished, as well as what has been happening in the past with their 737 MAX program. The 747 is an aging fleet as well. So challenging times for Boeing.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it sounds. Like they're between a rock and a hard place. What do they do? Is it just going to come down to finances, which is going to lose them the least money as to whether they give what the workers want or not?
I certainly believe this goes to the age-old understanding of managing conflicts. Any and every conflict across the globe boils down to the negotiation table. They need to sit down, discuss, and find out the middle way for both Boeing company as well as the unions involved. If they don't, both will suffer. But more suffering will come to Boeing because the magnum of their operations and their discussions are so big that they cannot let go of offers from Ryanair, Southwest, Qatar, Emirates, Etihad, whomsoever is in the process of acquiring, have already booked aircrafts starting from the Paris to Dubai to the Farnborough air shows in the past.
I'm just wondering, I mean, it does seem like the workers have got to hold a strong hand here, and the longer they stay out on strike, the more painful it will be for Boeing. It's been such a tough year, hasn't it, though, for Boeing, 2024? I remember one of its doors fell off a flight, grabbed headlines around the world. That they've had so many criticisms of the goods that they're producing, audited by the Federal Aviation Administration. Was this, from Boeing's perspective, was this like really the worst time to have people go out and strike?
If I were to be asked this question 10 years back, Boeing could have handled anything. But right now, this is the worst time for this thing to come about. Beyond control for them for various fronts, as well as human resource. As we understand, human beings are at the core of aircraft manufacturing. AI machines not strong enough till now. So they will have to cater for it. FAA, Alaska Airlines, and all these misgivings which have taken place in the past have put a lot of pressure on Boeing. Everybody's heard of the congressional hearing of the previous Boeing CEO Callahan, and things were very briskly and crisply put by the congressmen and the women that Boeing needs to do better.
Fahad, it was absolutely fascinating to speak to you. It was a pleasure. Appreciate it. Fahad Masood, aviation subject matter analyst, joining me there from Muscat.